You ever have one of those moments where the world just stops, like someone hit pause on your whole damn life? I'm walking down 23rd Street in Queens, wind cutting through my coat, phone buzzing with emails about some board meeting I'm already late for, when I hear this tiny voice, barely louder than the traffic, saying, "I'm hungry." It's not loud, not demanding, just broken. I freeze, look over, and there's this kid can't be more than 6 kneeling on the sidewalk, her little hands clasped like she's praying to the concrete. Her name's Lila, I find out later, and those big brown eyes of hers, too big for her skinny face, they hit me like a truck. I'm Ethan Caldwell, by the way, yeah, that Ethan Caldwell, the guy who made a fortune turning startups into unicorns. But right then, I'm just a guy staring at this kid in a faded pink jacket, socks mismatched, shoes too big, looking like she hasn't eaten in days. My driver, Tony, glances at me through the rearview mirror. "You want me to keep going, boss?" I don't even answer, just swing the door open and step out, my loafers clicking on the pavement like they don't belong in this part of town. People hustle by, some stare, some frown, but most just keep moving. Nobody wants to deal with a kid begging on the street. Too messy, too real. I crouch down, trying not to scare her. "Hey, what's your name?" I ask, keeping my voice soft. She looks up, knees scraped raw, lips cracked. "Lila," she whispers, like she's not sure she should say it. "Where's your mom, Lila?" Her eyes flicker, cautious. "Mama's working, or maybe hiding." Hiding? That word sticks in my chest like a splinter. I pull a granola bar from my bag meant for a quick snack between calls and hand it to her. She stares at it, like it's a trick, then takes it, her hands shaking. She doesn't tear into it, just nibbles, like she's afraid it'll disappear. "It's okay," I tell her. "It's yours." Her eyes well up, but she keeps eating, slow and careful. That's when I hear this sharp, "Get away from her." A woman comes barreling down the street, boots pounding, her face all panic and fire. She's in a worn hoodie, jeans frayed at the knees, and before I can say a word, she shoves me hard right in the chest. "Don't touch my kid," she yells, yanking Lila behind her. Phones are out now, people filming, whispering, turning this into some viral moment. I stumble back, not from the push, but from her face, those sharp cheekbones, those fierce brown eyes. "I know her." "Sarah?" I say, my voice catching. She freezes, recognition hitting her like a slap. "Ethan," she breathes, then grabs Lila and bolts, weaving through traffic like she's running from a ghost. I don't think, I just chase her, in my $1,000 coat, dodging cabs and street vendors, my heart hammering. I catch up outside a laundromat, the neon sign buzzing faintly. "Sarah, wait." I grab her arm, gentle but firm. She spins, Lila half asleep in her arms, and for a second, it's just usity noise fading, just her ragged breathing and my pounding pulse. "I just want to talk," I say, trying to keep my voice steady. She doesn't answer, just stares, her eyes raw with exhaustion. "Where'd you go, Sarah?" 6 years, I looked everywhere." Her voice cracks. "I had no choice, Ethan. You don't get it." I glance at Lila, her tiny hand clutching Sarah's jacket. "Is she mine?" Sarah flinches, then whispers, "Yeah, she's yours." The world tilts. I'd suspected it. Those eyes, that quiet strength, but hearing it? It's like someone rewrote my life in a single sentence. "Why didn't you tell me?" I ask, my voice rough. She looks away. "Your mother, Margaret, she made it clear you didn't want us. Said I was a distraction, that you were set to marry someone suitable. Told me to handle it alone." My stomach drops. Margaret Caldwell, the woman who built our empire with an iron grip, who taught me to never show weakness, she lied, buried the truth of my own kid to protect her precious legacy. "I didn't know," I say, almost to myself. Sarah's tears fall, silent, into Lila's curls. "You didn't, but it's too late now." I shake my head. "No, it's not." We end up in a greasy diner on 24th, the kind with chipped mugs and flickering lights. Sarah's got Lila curled up in her lap, asleep under my scarf. She tells me about the shelters, the pneumonia that nearly took her out, the job she lost. You should have called, I say, but she cuts me off. I tried, Ethan. After your mom shut me out, what was the point? I look at Lila, her little chest rising and falling, and ask, what's she like when she's not starving? Sarah's face softens, a flicker of pride. She's a firecracker, tears apart old radios, memorizes subway maps, wants to code apps someday. I swallow hard. She needs a computer. Sarah's eyes narrow. We don't take charity, Ethan. It's not charity. I snap. She's my kid. Days later, I'm pacing my penthouse, the city skyline mocking me with its cold glitter. I can't sleep, not after seeing Lila on that sidewalk, her voice echoing. I'm hungry. I meet them at a library in Astoria, Lila in a bright yellow coat, her hair in neat braids. She's shy, calls me the snack guy, and I laugh, feeling something loosen in my chest. We grab lunch at a cornered deli, grilled cheese, tomato soup, cookies the size of Lila's hand. She spills her juice, freezes, like she's waiting for a scolding. It's fine, I say, mopping it up. I spill stuff at fancier places than this. She giggles, and Sarah's watching, her guards softening just a hair. I take them to my office, glass walls, skyline views, the kind of place that screams I've made it. Lila's eyes light up at a digital aquarium, fish scattering when she touches the screen. Sarah's unimpressed. You always loved being above it all. I shake my head. Not above you. I show her a folder, old photos, notes from when we worked together at a startup, her laughing at a whiteboard. I never stopped looking for you, I tell her, and her hands tremble as she closes it. Why now, Ethan? She asks. Because Lila's iced theory mine. I can't unsee that. The real fight comes when I confront Margaret. I'm in my boardroom, her face on a screen, sharp as ever, all silver hair and cold control. You're late, she snaps. I was with family, I say, and her eyes narrow. Family. Yeah, Sarah and Lilamy daughter. Her face doesn't move, but I see the crack. You can't know that. I do, I shoot back. You lied to me, kept them from me. She leans forward, voice like ice. I protected your legacy. You stole my life, I say, and for the first time, I don't care about her approval. You'll lose everything, she warns. Then I'll rebuild, I say, and hang up. The world finds out soon enough. A blurry photo of me and Lila at a bookstore hits the blog's Billionaire's secret kid, and the internet goes wild. Sarah's calm, though. We do this together, on our terms. We sit with a reporter I trust, no cameras, just words. She's my daughter, I say, and nothing's more important. Sarah adds, she's brilliant, funny, love not a headline. The article drops, and it's a mix, some cheer, some sneer, but Lila's out of the shadows, and that's what matters. Margaret doesn't let it go. Lila's school application fast-tracked for a STEM academy gets stalled. Sarah's bank account, tied to a trust one set up, freezes. She wants control, Sarah says, and I'm livid, but what breaks me is Lila. She has a panic attack at school, kids whispering she's only their cause of my money. I find her that night, staring out her window. Am I why everyone's mad? She asks. I sit beside her. No, Starlight. You're why I'm fighting. She leans into me, and I swear, I'd burn my empire down for her. We face the board at a fancy dinner, Central Park views, candlelight, suits sizing us up. Sarah walks in, chin high, Lila's hand in hers, and the room goes quiet. One guy asks, how'll you protect your image now, Ethan? I don't blink, by standing by them. Sarah cuts in. Invest in the company, not the man, cause the man's stronger now. Lila whispers, why so many napkins? And the tension breaks, laughter rippling. An old woman pulls Sarah aside later. Ethan's dad would have loved this. Sarah blinks. Thank you. We keep building small steps, real ones. Sarah starts volunteering at a community center, teaching kids to make herb sachets, Lila right there with her. We plant a rooftop garden sunflowers, basil, tomatoes, Lila chasing ladybugs, calling them Sputnik. At a science fair, Lila presents a project on seeds, saying, things grow even when no one's watching. The crowd's hushed, Sarah's crying, and I'm so damn proud. That night, Sarah leans into me. I think we're okay. I nod. We already are. The gala's the big test chandeliers, gowns, our story framed in garden sketches on display. We walk in together, Lila's star clip glinting. The host calls us up, a triumph of community. Margaret's there, cool as ever, but she says, the world needs your story. Maybe I was wrong. It's not forgiveness, just respect enough for now. In the car, Lila naps across our laps, and Sarah whispers, we planted seeds in hearts tonight. I squeeze her hand, and in ours. Winter comes, but the garden holds sunflowers standing tall in snow. Lila's asleep under a Galaxy Mobile, dreaming of stars. Sarah and I stand on the rooftop, frost in the air. More seeds tomorrow? I ask. She nods. Roots go deep. We're not perfect, not a fairy tale, just real. Messy, complicated, but ours. So, what do you think can a single moment, like a kid's whisper, rewrite a life? Or does family take more than that, more than money or apologies? Drop a comment. Tell me your take. Have you ever had a moment that changed everything? Hit subscribe if you're in for more stories like this, where the smallest seeds grow the biggest roots.